21st of August 2019. So we've left we have left the Hideout campsite, and we've driven 6 miles to one of our I think it is my favourite nature reserve at called Ham Moor. And it's very long, it's flat, quite a long walk, and then if you go over the other side of the road you go into another nature reserve, which is Shapwick Heath, which is long, and I find that one a little bit boring because it's just a long straight path. So there's the car park, and hang on, and there's like a little picnicky area, and there is over here a little pond. So there's several of these little pondy bits. It's usually teeming with dragonflies and damselflies and other flies and other scary things that live in ponds. Look at that sky, it is looking black, it's going to rain. Anyway, I've just walked up the path, and this is a bridge over some sort of drain. There's lots of these drains up here. So that's another drain. What's this drain? No.
Glastonbury Canal.
That's right. So that's what he's just said. The Glastonbury Canal, which goes all the way to
Glastonbury.
And there is quite a nice little walk along here if you want to do it. Not today, but there is. We've done it before, haven't we? Walked to Glastonbury from here. It was about how many miles to Glastonbury? If you can remember offhand.
I think it was about 3.5, 4, wasn't it?
Right. Oh, what is that? Go on. Okay, we came from there. This is just overlooking like an old, you reckon an old peat pit? Which is now got lots of like drainy things in, hasn't it? And stuff good for wildlife. We're sneezing a bit. And just the other side of here, there's a bit of water as well. Just up ahead is an opening which opens out onto that side, which I'll show you in a minute. Down there somewhere is a little wooden building which is the Avalon Hide, which in the winter when it's been raining it's just horrible cold. The path to it is very muddy, so I never bother, but it should be right today. That's another way to another little bits of hides down there, and some more open watery bits. Where are we going first? Down there. We are going down there first, okay. Oh, a kissing gate! Right, it is this place in spring, and we've just heard one now actually. We've just heard a bittern. I'm going to do my impression of a bittern, and it really does sound like this. It goes like this. That's what a bittern sounds like. Oh my god, look at all those flies. Is it flies or is it bits of dead grass? Okay, this is another little lakey bit. Oh, it's gone. There was a little grebe here just now. And, oh, over there, there's a great white egret somewhere. I don't know if you can see that. There he is. It looks very blurry. Oh, and there he is. There's a little grebe. And he's gone.
It's a great crested grebe coming in.
Where? Oh, right over there.
Yeah.
That is too far away. Let's see. See what I can do. Lost him. So, no, where's he gone?
Hey,
The great crested grebe.
he's into the water.
Oh, for goodness sake. It is very windy. Blackness is just about to black on us. This is another bit on the other side with a swan. Looks like it's empty. So that's where we've just come from. We've just walked along here and in. And over here, in the distance, that is Glastonbury Tour. There, I will zoom in, hold on. So in the summer, not only are there bitterns here who like making their funny noises, there's also cuckoos as well, which you can hear all the time, and hobbies, and obviously you've got your marsh harriers and other birds of prey, and there's also castle egrets.
Cat egrets, little egrets, great white egrets, and herons everywhere.
And all sorts of other,
Grebes and...
yeah. So really, it's not really showing how more off it is best really in the cloud. In the when it's sunny, it's really nice here. It's really good, isn't it? Okay, we just found this little painted lady buried in the grass. We're going to move it out the way of the path, or else it's going to get just stepped on. Go and open your wings up, mate. There's been a really big influx this year of painted ladies, hasn't there? Every, what, 8 or 10 years you get an influx for some reason. Because they fly over from somewhere else.
North Africa and Spain.
Woo! And he's gone. He was just pretending. Okay, we're back on the main path, which I forgot to say is the old railway line from
Glastonbury to Highbridge.
Glastonbury to Highbridge. Coming up on the left is a clearing where there's another viewing place, but there's people in that one, so we have to turn off now. Left the main old railway track up there, come down this path, so we're crossing back over the canal, Glastonbury Canal. So Glastonbury's in that direction, so I think it's up there somewhere. And Hamwall, back to the start, is down there, and Shapwick Heath is right down there as well. Some swans in there. So we're crossing over, and now we are on the grassy path that is gets very muddy in the winter. So we're going that way and turning off to the Avalon Hide, which is somewhere down there in a minute. Okay, so we've reached the turn off for the Avalon Hide. It's a few little specks of rain. Not very many dragonflies today. Usually there's we did find out a few at the beginning, didn't we? But usually there's just loads and loads of dragonflies and damselflies everywhere. There's Glastonbury sort of down there, and Glastonbury to the left of it. Okay, so we're back up on the last grassy path that we left to go down to the Avalon Hide. It was a bit crowded in the Avalon Hide, so we're now back on this track, making our way across that bridge here. So that puts us back on the old railway line to make our way back slowly to the car park, I think. It depends on the weather whether we go across the other side to Shapwick Heath.
Right, we've parked there. We walked through that bit, along there, down that bit, back, crossed over a bridge that isn't shown. No, we walked up to there, crossed over the canal there, came back that way, went down to the Avalon Hide, came back, crossed over there, and back to the car park. We didn't do that bit because the grass is a bit wet and it's all a bit overgrown.
Do, don't we? So along this bit in it is usually it's like just a walkway of dragonflies, and I'm not kidding. There are absolutely hundreds of them, all attacking me. So that's Hamwall, and Shapwick is across that way. Well, it started raining heavy just as we got back to the car park, luckily. So we've come and had our lunch in Steve instead of outside. So it all depends on whether the rain stops as to whether we go across the road and into Shapwick Heath. But hang on. Okay, it's actually stopped raining, so we are now continuing our walk over the road to Shapwick Heath. So that goes to where we've just been. It continues across the road, and those posts there, I think. Is that right? These two?
Yeah.
Are the old, what are they called?
Level crossing gates.
Level crossing gates. So across the road, and this is Shapwick Heath car park, which is nowhere near as big as the other car park. Steve would not be able to get in here because the barrier's too low. So basically straight along over there with them. That bike's gone. There we go. Bits of blue sky, that is. And as you can see, it is just one long straight bit. There's a bird hide, and there is a line of cygnets somewhere here, I think. So this is still the, what do you call it, canal, isn't it? The Glastonbury Canal?
Yeah.
Yeah, still the Glastonbury Canal. So we're going this way. There's a bridge just down there. That's where we usually stop. It's getting hotter. Dragonflies are flying out there. I don't know if you can see that. Woo! There's a big poppy thing in there. Okay, so we've made it to the bridge. That is where we've just come from. With a funny little bird hide. It always looks like a shepherd's hut or something. And that is where it carries on, but we're not going to go over there. It's just so windy, I don't even know if you can hear me. It's sort of trying to clear out, but it's down there anyway. So we've got bird hide down there and some pondy bits and stuff in there. So we're going to turn around and go back to the car, I think.
Right, we started here, came across the road by the old level crossing, walked along there, walked up to that bridge, and then turned around and came back again because it goes on for miles down there, and you've got to go all that way around to go all the way down there to get to there. And there's not much about today, it's quite windy.
Yeah, that's it. Hello, we have arrived at our campsite, which is
Broadway Cottage.
Broadway Cottage campsite, which is in, well, on the outskirts of Cheddar. We've just got here and we walked along a country path into Cheddar, so we had to go down and around the bottom and then up into Cheddar. And the shop we were looking for was shut by the time we got there, so we decided, or I found a quicker route home around the top, straight to the back to the campsite. So yeah, the campsite, it's quite a nice field in that, but the showers and that, I think, are probably the basicest I've ever been in. Yeah, not great. So that's that really. TTFN. Say bye. Say bye.